Hey guys, yours truly, Kevin Grace. I'm here in Towson, Maryland, which is right outside of Baltimore, north. And this is an area I kind of grew up in. I went to Towson State, which is down the street. My gym is down the street, LA Fitness, and the Towson Movie Theater. I was an usher. It's now the Record Theater. So I've been through here, and hell, how can I forget? In college, I worked over here at the mall, which is Macy's. At that time, it was Heck Company. So my later teens, I worked and hung out in this area a lot. But anyway, last week, June the 5th, there was a shooting here in the Towson Circle. And if you haven't come here, I'll show you everything here. And it's impossible that people did not see this, or there's not any witnesses coming forth, because it was at about 3 p.m. last Friday when the shooting happened, and it was about 5 shots that happened. A young man, 22 years of age, he was a Towson student. He wound up being shot in his car, and they said his car came to rest right behind me at the Shake Shack. And I'll show you, some of the outside businesses do have cameras. And as you can see right now, it's about 11:30 going on noon, and it's busy now. And even at that time, on a Friday, close to rush hour, it's busy. And they said the police came within 2 minutes. Now, how no one sees this, I have no idea. Now, a couple of days right after the name of the victim was announced, they also mentioned that he wasn't a stranger from the police. He had 2 run-ins. One time he was at Morgan State, and he was trespassing there, and he got arrested. And then there was something recently that he was in this Towson Circle, and I guess he was driving a little erratic, and he almost hit a car, and a police officer was following him. He didn't stop, and then there was another police officer that had to get in front, and they pulled him over, and he was about to fight, or wanted to fight the cops. So that came to light. Now they're thinking that this was an isolated situation. I'm just looking at this other car, almost just hit this other car coming across. If you're not used to these traffic circles, it can be crazy. If you're over in DC, they have a lot of these, and maybe some places in New York have a few, but not many. But you have to pay attention. But anyway, why nobody knows, and across the street over here at Olympian Park, they did a little press conference, and with the police chief and the city prosecutor came out, and the lady that is in charge of the Towson Chamber of Commerce, and they were talking about the situation here and asking anyone if they know anything, let them know. But again, I'm pretty sure they may know, and especially if this guy had any beef with somebody else. I'll show you right here how this thing is set up. They said he was heading north, and his car came to rest over by the Shake Shack, which is right over there. Now you can see the different businesses, and like I said, this is almost noon, and you can see how busy it is. So at 3 o'clock, there's a lot of people around. As you can see, people walking around here, and there's always traffic. And so they said he was heading, I guess, north to here. So, but his car came to rest over there. Now, some of the businesses I was checking out, one of them, of course, this is a bar and a liquor store, and they've got a camera right there. So somebody around here would know. And then over here at the Towson Tavern, they should have some kind of cameras. If, like I said, if his car was coming up here, if he got in some type of altercation with somebody, they should be able to see. So I have no idea why it's taking so long, and it shouldn't be. This seems like a kind of an open and shut thing. There was a lot of people that heard the shots. So his car came to rest right over there at the Shake Shack. And like I said, there's at least the one camera that I just pointed out to you. So I'm pretty sure some of these other businesses have it as well. But as I said, if you don't pay attention, you can get in an accident. There was a car just like that going over here, and then this car coming down here almost hit them. So if you don't pay attention and know how to maneuver here, it can be a little hairy. But I will post the newscast video of the situation. If you know anything, please get in touch with the Baltimore County Police about what you may have seen. If you like this video, please subscribe down below and feel free to leave any comments about this shooting at the Towson Circle here in Towson, Maryland.
A man is dead after being shot while driving on York Road near the Towson Circle. Tonight, police are still looking for the shooter. Hi, everybody, and welcome into the news at 11. I'm Brian Reed. Just minutes ago, Baltimore County Police identified that victim as 22-year-old Nasir Majid. WJZ's Ashley Paul is on your corner in Towson as many planned events are still continuing despite today's tragedy.
One of the first nice weekends of the season, people are out and about, which makes this afternoon's incident even scarier. But Baltimore police say they've added patrols so that people can feel safe while the search for the suspect continues. People in Towson enjoying a Friday night of nice weather, funky music, and fun events.
I love it. I'm walking through here. I like the vibe, cool vibe, safe space.
Everybody is so friendly. But that fun took a pause this afternoon when tragedy struck just blocks over.
At approximately 3:20 this afternoon, we began to receive reports of a reported shooting along York Road involving two vehicles that were heading northbound.
Baltimore County Police responded to the Towson Circle in under 2 minutes and say the driver of a vehicle fired numerous shots at this silver Kia. The driver of the Kia was taken to a hospital where he later died.
We've heard reports that this could be a potential road rage incident. That's not been ruled out, but we are still exploring other motives that may have played a role in resulting in the shooting.
This shooting comes following a recent uptick in crime in the area, including carjackings, teen meetups, and shootings. But as far as this incident goes, Baltimore County Police say they've added extra patrols for tonight's events, and they don't believe the public should be concerned. And people we spoke with aren't. They say crime happens everywhere, and they won't let it stop them from enjoying a night out.
Whatever happened with them two, that was something that happened. They had something personal against each other. I don't know. That stuff like that normally don't happen.
Anyone with any information is asked to contact the Baltimore County Police Department at 410-887-4636. On your corner in Towson, I'm Ashley Paul, WJZ.
Thank you for joining us. I'm Kai Jackson. We begin tonight in Towson with that deadly shooting in broad daylight, steps from the Towson Circle. Police confirm a 22-year-old was killed. Fox 45's Keith Daniels has been following the story. He joins us with an update. Keith.
Well, Kai, we're live on York Road here at the Towson Circle. Traffic moving smoothly here at this hour, all quiet after that shooting, that deadly shooting in the area disrupted the peace. And tonight, the search for the suspect. A deadly shooting in Towson, gun violence culminating at the Towson Circle on York Road. A man shot several times in his car. The scene shutting down an area normally busy with traffic and people coming and going at nearby restaurants. A shooting, police say, unfolding in the light of day.
At about 3:20, we began to receive reports of a shooting here in downtown Towson. Those reports indicated two vehicles were involved.
Investigators say the two vehicles were traveling northbound on York Road when gunfire erupted. The victim's silver car came to a stop near the circle outside the Shake Shack. In terms of what may have sparked the violence, police say they're not ruling out the possibility of road rage.
We are still exploring other motives that may have played a role.
Another incident of violent crime on the heels of other recent crimes in the area, including an armed carjacking at Towson Town Center and a parking garage near Macy's. Now, a daytime shooting that's rattled residents.
It's awful to see because I have, I raised kids here, my kids still live here. It is very concerning and tragic as well. Absolutely.
This can happen to anybody. And it's just sad that it's this close and summer hasn't even started. It's just sad that this had to, someone's loved one is deceased.
This does not look good.
Baltimore County Councilman Mike Ertel, who represents this area, on the scene of the shooting, with answers when pressed about his constituents' concerns over the seemingly ongoing violence.
Reality is, for the most part, this is not happening here often. There's only so much you can do as an elected other than pressure the police department.
Are you pressuring them?
Absolutely.
How so?
Yesterday we have meetings regularly about the way we patrol Towson. One of the things we're getting ready to do is we're going to realign the police districts, where we're going to have more officers in central Towson. So I think that'll be helpful.